Outer Orange. Today I'm going to be discussing Springfest with y'all because I've actually gotten a lot of questions about Springfest. Boop, boop, look at that, we found it. All right, guys. So here we have, this is the Bushiroad Springfest official announcement. You can check it out at Bushiroad Global. Anyway, so Bushiroad Springfest 2022 is officially coming. We haven't had an official in-person Springfest pretty much since COVID has happened, because right when 2020 started, that was pretty much, Springfest is always towards the beginning of the year or mid beginning, and obviously everything got shut down. So this was canceled, and then last year we did this online, but it was more kind of like a regionals thing. But this year it'll be officially in person. Yeah, you can here's you can go here and kind of explore a little bit the information they have here. But if in case you want to know what it is a team-based event. You take yourself and 2 other people and you go to this thing. So it is not like a you by yourself type of thing. It says right here, you pretty much BCFO as a team. You come as a team. So that's pretty hype. And then these are all the formats. So there'll be standard, V premium, and vice for this event. Vice for this event. So it's pretty excited. It's so weird looking at this because last time I looked at this, it was like buddy fight and stuff like that. So it's really weird seeing it not be buddy fight. It shouldn't be too bad. At least you could take you and your buddy and your other buddy and say, yo, you buddy and other buddy, let's go and fight some Vanguard today. So regional championships will be run for team tournament formats, groups of 3 for all games, except some locations with smaller bases may be held instead. The prizes will be the same for the team, and then yada yada yada. Each team has a unique grade 3 units per deck. So for the Springfest stuff, you can bring a group, so it'd be you and 2 other people, but you have to have different grade 3 units per deck. So something to keep in mind. So say you're playing Dragon Empire, then you bring Nirvana, and you can bring Barsagra, but you can't bring both in one. You can't have 2 Nirvanas or 2 Barsagra, stuff like that. Pretty much so on and so forth. Same for other groups. So pretty hyped. And then all 3 players must have different clans. So in clans, so if you're playing premium, you can't bring you can't be Bermuda Triangle Vert and Bermuda Triangle Melody, essentially. So that's pretty much the thing there. And that's the same for premium as well. And it just kind of goes from there. But it's pretty exciting. I'm really glad they did it like this. I'm not gonna lie. I actually didn't even think about this. I wasn't man, this will be a concern. I really didn't even think about this, but I'm glad they thought about it. Because if it were me, I'd be like, oh, we'll figure it out, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the format. And then they don't have prizes yet, I assume. Because I assume it'll be V and P day 1 maybe, and then they'll do Overdress and Vice day 2, or maybe they'll do Overdress and V day 1. I don't know, it's gonna be kind of hard, but I'm pretty excited. The only thing I don't like about this so far is that there's only 4 locations in America. I know Canada kind of got butt munched as well, but but I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping to see one in my state, because I in Atlanta region, it would have been nice, because they usually do one in Atlanta and they didn't do one in Atlanta. So I have to either go to good old Chicago or potentially Houston. I don't know yet. So always standard and Vice day 1 and premium and buddy fight day 2. Okay, so that makes sense. So they'll probably do Overdress and Vice day 1, and then they'll do V premium and premium day 2. I guess that would work. I don't know. I've only been to 1 regionals. I'm clueless, because the minute I joined this game, COVID hit. So yeah, it's been that long, guys. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to these. I'm not looking forward to this, because so I might go to Chicago just because Chicago sounds fun. But then there's also Texas. I've never been to Texas. Jersey, I don't know if I want to go to Jersey. And then there's California, and I'm definitely not going to California. Not only is it a month away, but that's just a straight no. That is on the other side of the country. United States of America. Wow, don't ask me what I just wrote. Boom, here's the map. So we have 1 here, where the heck is, I don't know where Illinois is here, but somewhere right here. So we have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. We are missing this whole section right here, and then all the south part is just kind of in the water right now. So really need one right here, or right here somewhere, somewhere in these 4 states, preferably this one, just because of bias. But any of these 4 states would be really nice. It's gonna be a post-ban list now. There is gonna be a post-ban list. I'm really excited about it. I hope they ban everything. Just ban every card. Just ban it all. We don't need cards. But yeah, so Europe is pretty exciting too. Y'all see you have it not too bad. I heard that there's 2 missing or something like that. So this looks pretty fun. If they were up to me, I'd probably go to this one and this one, just because I really want to meet Gergitson and I really want to meet all the homies here. And Belgium actually seems pretty exciting too. Actually, honestly, I've never been to any of these locations. I probably want to go to all of them. You're welcome. And then is there anything going on here? Oh, it looks like they added some stuff in Malaysia. So Australia. Australia has an addition. So they're slowly starting to add stuff. In Sydney. Ooh, isn't that like where like isn't Derek Dow and like, you know, thousands of other people? Isn't that where they all are? Pretty sure. I know Kai's over here. You know, all those people. They exist. Don't people live there or something? I think people live there or something. Because this is going to be some very stacked regionals. Because think of it this way, guys. So before we had like V Premium and we had like Premium, right? Now we're going to have V Premium, P, and we're going to have Overdressed folks. On top of the fact that we have like the new Overdressed folks that haven't even tried regionals yet. Like, I'm pretty sure these are going to be hella stacked. Because the one I went to, at least in Georgia, had like almost, it was 498 participants or something like that. It was pretty big. It was pretty huge. Language, only English edition cards may be used. So only English edition cards. And then the new expansions are legal. Cards from expansions which are available after sneak peek are not allowed. And the tournaments until expansions are officially released. A player must use the same deck throughout the event. How dare you? How dare you switch your cards? And then fighters are required to use opaque card sleeves at the back of the cards. It's pretty much similar to kind of like, so if you guys have been like online players, it's kind of similar, honestly. Okay, so yeah, sleeving is kind of similar. So, you know, you have to have different card sleeves from your ride deck. For those of you guys that are playing Overdress, you know, the usual rules. For V and P, you may choose to make your imaginary gifts be different from your, like the sleeving can be different. Actually, you can choose just not to sleeve your imaginary gifts. You don't have to sleeve them, but if you do, they have to be different from your actual deck. So that's something to be in mind. And the same thing goes for the G zone. You have to have different card sleeves from your main deck to your G zone when it comes to premium. And there's a timeout policy. So there is a big, you guys should really keep note of this. This is really important. This is something that I tend to get in trouble for a lot. Not that I don't stall or anything like that, but people tend to stall me, and I'm trying to get in the habit of catching this more often. But you have 10 minutes to finish 3 extra rounds, and after 10 minutes the game is decided double loss. Please, for the love of God, try your best to not get into a double loss situation. It sucks, but monkeys, it sucks. Don't be in that situation. And then in Top Cut, you have 3 extra rounds, and the game will go into sudden death. Pretty much whoever takes the damage first loses. And then what's down here? What's down here? And then down here is just saying how pretty much the regulations are going to be. So like standard is going to be best of 1, 30 minutes. Premium is going to be best of 1, 30 minutes. It's going to be all Swiss. And then premium is going to be best of 1, 30 minutes. And then Vice is going to be 40 minutes per round. I mean, for 40 minutes, best of 1. And then in Top A Cut, this is a similar process. Best of 1, single elim, single elim, single elim. And then the cap is 9 rounds. I really hope it doesn't reach that point, but it might. So yeah, that'll be very fun. So that's pretty much it. That's all I really have for the Spring Fest stuff. 9 is headache inducing. Dude, even 8 is like headache inducing. Like, I remember I entered and I didn't like really eat that much food that day, and I was just dying. I was just like, I'm done. But yeah, that's pretty much Springfest. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about it. I got quite a few questions. I got questions, and then I saw questions on Twitter about people asking about this. A lot of overdressed people that haven't entered an event. Yeah, Springfest. Now that's a beat.